The UK Supreme Court has confirmed that Parliament must be given a vote before the process to exit the European Union can begin. It's not a victory as such for anti-Brexit protesters such as these at a demonstration last year. The ruling is about procedure rather than the actual decision to leave the EU. But Britain's top judges upheld a High Court ruling from December saying that the government alone can't trigger Article 50.
When the UK withdraws from the EU treaties, a source of UK law will be cut off. Further, certain rights enjoyed by UK citizens will be changed. Therefore, the government cannot trigger Article 50 without Parliament authorising that course.
The government had argued that under royal prerogative powers it could start the Brexit process without consulting MPs because Parliament had already had its say in authorising the referendum. It says a straightforward bill will be put forward now.
I can announce today that we will shortly introduce legislation allowing the government to move ahead with invoking Article 50, which starts the formal process of withdrawing from the European Union.
The court rejected arguments that the UK's devolved assemblies should have a say. In Scotland, which voted strongly against Brexit, the SNP wants its voice heard.
I think it's important that the House of Commons and Parliament is involved, not just in that narrow question of whether to trigger Article 50, but also in the terms of the negotiation. The Prime Minister set out last week a path towards the hardest of hard Brexits. I don't believe there's a majority for that in the House of Commons. I certainly don't believe there's a majority for that across the country.
The opposition Labour Party says it won't block Brexit but will try to amend the legislation. However, dozens of Labour MPs are said to be ready to defy their leadership. The Prime Minister Theresa May has said she wants Article 50 triggered by the end of March.